Hello everyone, this is Nitin here. How you guys are doing? I hope your watercolor is going way better now, and you are making a lot of watercolor art. You are improving. So today I come up with a new video which is going to be very interesting because why this is going to be interesting? Because I want to make it a very fun-filled, easiest way to approach watercolor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a very simple sketch first, and then we will understand how to approach the watercolor in a more intuitive way, so we can learn and improve our watercolor further. So without wasting much time, so let's go ahead and I'll make a sketch first. So this is going to be my imaginative, because I've seen this landscape somewhere. It's not a landscape, it's a kind of a cityscape. I'm going to make this on the paper. I have something in my mind and I want to visualize it, the same thing. But if you want to have refer any photographs which you have taken, or if you have anything in your mind which you want to transform into your art, so you can definitely you can do that. So for me, I'm going to make one very small, a very easiest so this is a dome here, and there is another small dome. So what I'm doing here is I'm just giving an outer part of this interior, the architecture of this building, and just below this. So this is our primary focal area, and just behind this building, I would rather say it's a kind of a dome building. I don't know, but yeah, it's a kind of imagination. And there are some more the bigger dome here, and some shape here and there, and yeah, pretty good here. And this is going to be the entrance. There are few people here. All right. So this is a kind of a story we have. This is two people here talking. This is the entrance. That's all. So this is our story. This is our impression. So what we are going to do is we'll just make the quick first layer, and then we'll approach to a second or third layer. So we'll first start working on the front building. I'm taking this sepia, and just directly applying on this. Just taking a little bit of ultramarine blue, mixing with sepia. I don't know how many of you tried this sepia earlier. It's a wonderful color. Good command, good understanding of this color. It's a beautiful color. So I'm taking this sepia, and just going down here. This is what. Be very free. the the beauty of watercolor is to take out your fear. Do not ever think about this my painting is going to spoil and all that. As I said, in every painting, in every work of my art, do not allow any fear. Just keep painting, keep making art. And I'm just leaving this space here as I do in most of my work. This is the two human standing near. I don't want to paint them now. I just keep it as it is. So yeah, so we have done this one, this fun building. So what I'm going to do is for the just a little touch here and there, some depth. Here. And give little depth here when your color is still wet, because this is entrance, so this has to be a little depth here, way. Okay, boom. Okay, now the another building just behind this, slightly far distance, the another building, but that is slightly far. So what we're going to do here is we are toning it down. So what I mean is taking a lot of water here. This is the water, can you see? Now I'm just taking this water and mixing with a lot of water into my color, which is ultramarine blue. And just if you're able to see, I'm sure you're not able to see but this is, I'm using this horizon blue, and I'm just applying it here. So this is a slightly lighter tone of this dome. Because this building is far, and see, I'm not touching this. The moment you will touch it, the color will bleed into this. I don't want to do that, though. I mean, you don't need to be very much conscious about it, but just try. If it is not happen, that's good. And if you want to do it purposely, that also you can do it. It all depends on what pleasure you want. That has own pleasure. So I'm just using it here, or like this. And here I want to keep this white because that is the kind of shadows, like a source of light here. And as I said, this is the shape of this building. And here we go. So we can make enough few people here also in a far distance. Yeah. And I've just left it this white. Just try to leave white as much as possible. This adds a lot of value. It's a beautiful, it adds a beauty in your art. And it goes down. So this is almost a one layer we have done it. Now I'm just mopping extra color from here. All right. So let me tell you something. I have a class on skills here, the watercolor class for beginners and intermediate students or learners who want to improve their watercolor. So you are absolutely welcome to go ahead and check my skills here class. If you look at this layer, this is absolutely dried. Now you see this. So when you are working on a second layer, make sure that your first layer has to be completely dry. Otherwise, if this layer will have even a small bit of moisture, then there will be a spread of water, across the paper. So to avoid that one, so you should have let this first layer completely dry, and we are okay to go. So at this moment, this is absolutely good, and we can go ahead for next layer. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take the same color, ultramarine blue and the sepia, and I'm just going to highlight some of the places like this entrance. So I'm just going to use this space. So at the same time, I'm not going to take more color into it, like less water and more color. Okay, it's a kind of dry technique, and this is the entrance. The building entrances happen from here. Just give the depth here, and we have still not worked on this two guy here, and I'm just taking some more color, just mopping the extra water, and just touching here and there. Okay, and this is going to be the few windows here. Some more depth here, a little bit. So we need to give a little diamonds on it. So I'm just taking this sepia and just a small patch here. So it gives a 3D kind of feel. So I'm just playing around with the depth and the light here, wherever you feel is more appropriate. So since this part is more closer, so I'll make this very dark. So this is going to be a little darker here. And there's one ceiling. Okay, so this part is the kind of we got in the sense of what exactly it is. Now, when it comes to this building, we need to be very calm. So what I mean here is we should not work too much because that building is slightly far and it doesn't require you to do a lot of work in it, but just relax yourself and just tell yourself that okay, I don't want to do anything, because most of the time we feel like okay, I should do something, and you cannot stop yourself. But at this moment you should say, take a deep breath and say yourself, okay, I'm not going to do here anything. Okay, so I'm taking the deep breath. Okay, Nitin, I'm not going to any further work, but I feel there should be a little work here, here, yeah. Can you stop yourself? No, you cannot. But yeah, so that is a kind of art you need to develop. I could not develop yet. I'm telling people to have that, but the truth is very hard, very hard. What I want to do here is I want to give a one shadow of this building. So let's see what happens. Like I'm just doing this. So very light color. I've taken a lot of color. Sorry, I've taken a lot of water instead, and just a kind of shape here, the dome shape. And then you're going her to depth. I know it's very hard to stop yourself. I did something. So now again, when you're working here in dawn, so there are a few people here, so we'll work on that people now. So I'm just taking this red, and finally this two guy here coming into the existence. So this two beautiful color, and few people here and there, like people are actually just going and roaming around. So this two gentlemen here, Okay. So this is kind of very abstract. You can say the people will still wait for getting this thing dried, and then we'll go ahead. Now we'll make the shadow of it, since the shadow is coming this way. We can make that. And there is some pathway here. You can make around. Okay. I feel like this is good enough, and I would say thank you so much